Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks update video. In this video we're covering the update as of today, which is 0.9.15. As always, we'll go over new features and changes we made and finally we'll test with you out here in the world of Stormworks. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, comment below and what else you'd like to see in any of the future videos. While you're there, don't forget that like and subscribe button and make a little bell icon to notify me of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So all said, let's get straight into it and start with this week's update. So to start with this week's update, the devs have gone and added new ropes to the game themselves. We've got a couple different components and I thought better than anyone else to explain the actual new ropes here in game would be the developers themselves. So here we are with the developers. They're just going to give us a quick background to it and what we can expect maybe in future updates and what we can see what's going to happen with these ropes moving along in the future.
So this week we've added a new rope component. It's kind of like a block with a hook on it, and you use the logic link system to link up these the new rope logic link node. And when you create a link, you spawn the vehicle, a rope will spawn where that link is. And these are physical links, so you can use them the same way that like you would use maybe a winch in the past, where it's creating like this physical relationship, or you can also use them as like cosmetic parts, where you might want a kind of a thin kind of cosmetic link like on a ship with the rigging and so on. Or alternatively, you can use it as well as kind of physics in terms of towing and things like that.
So you guys heard it first directly from the developers themselves. So we're back here at the workbench now to have a look at these components. I've just gone and built up a quick base here. What we're going to do is just building something up that we can actually add these hooks and rope to. Now, the actual component itself can be found here in your inventory just at the top. We have the rope anchor. Now, the rope anchor itself is obviously an anchor. It's been used to actually draw the rope together. You will see there it has a mass of 1 and it also has the new rope node. Along with that, so when we go and place it down here, you can see that it just looks just like a normal hook. It does have a direction. I don't know if that actually goes and affects how it actually will affect how you connect the ropes together, but you can see it does kind of have a direction. So you can see the hook here is now facing left to right, whereas we can place it down and we can actually rotate it, and you can see that we have the different pieces of rope here. Now, to get these connected up, pretty straightforward. Head over to your logic. You will now see we have a new rope node right here at the bottom, just underneath the audio. You can go and actually connect these up to each other. Now, there is no way to actually go and change the length of these ropes. I have heard that might be because something might be coming in the future with a future update. I can't really say anything else besides that, but what we're going to do is let's go and actually just add these rope pieces in here, and we're going to get them connected up and get spawned in and see how they actually work. So I've just got them on either side there. What we're going to do is let's go and actually just connect them up here in a cross pattern. So hopefully we should be able to see it and getting it spawned in this X shape in this cross pattern. So spawning this in, you can see that we have got the rope hooks gone and get connected to each other in this cross pattern. Now, they aren't completely 100% torque, but they are almost 100% close enough to each other. Now, this brings a lot of possibilities and a lot of extra features that we can do in game. Now, obviously you can use these to go and connect your ships maybe to different objects. Please remember that they need to be in the same spawn when you spawn them in. You can use this for cosmetic regions. You can do this to lift things. You can build cranes with this. You can build pretty much absolutely anything. Now, I've got a little surprise for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and spawn in my new helicopter here. I've gone and added these new rope pieces into it. Please excuse all the stuff on the side. It does look terrible, I do know that, but spawning this in, you can see we've gone and used the new rope pieces or hooks to go and run cables along the top of the ceiling and also on the sides of this actual interior part, which actually looks really cool, and that's just for a cosmetic reason. Absolutely no purpose to that at the moment. As I said, we can now go and start putting hooks maybe underneath the helicopter to go and lift things up, so do maybe your water tanker runs. I don't know, it could be absolutely anything you want to think of, but the workshop is going to be absolutely great seeing all the different things that people can go and do with this now. And yeah, it brings a lot of new opportunities in game, and I can't wait to see which direction the developers are going to be going with this new feature and how they're going to expand on it moving forward in the future.
So with the ropes, we're thinking about maybe extending the feature. We've kind of got a few of our own ideas, but I think it'll be awesome to definitely get the community feedback on it so that we can start to integrate those and start to form our own ideas with it. But some of the ideas include stuff like different types of ropes for doing logic and fluid and so on. as well as further into the future, where we've had the idea of being able to create these ropes dynamically in first person by going up to hooks and clicking on one hook and clicking on the other to kind of create a rope constraint to latch things down or so on. But that's probably a bit further on forward, and I think we're not really thinking about maybe doing that as part of a minor update, but maybe as a small part of a much larger major update in the future. So that may come in a major update in the future, but it's all kind of, it's all up in the air. We're still making the plans, and we're looking very much for that feedback to help shape the next minor updates and major updates.
So that sounds absolutely great. Hope you guys really enjoyed hearing that directly from developers themselves. Now, of course, I think we're going to end today's video over there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see a full list of the changes and fixes in this week's update, don't check out the announcements in the official Stormworks Discord server, and we'll see you in the next one.